Hi there, my name is Kathy Cooper and welcome to my world once again. Today's topic is actually going to be about remote viewing, and because I've decided not to be so vain and wear my reading glasses because I've printed all this out, that's what I'm going to do today. My email address is kathleen040404@gmail.com, and I would welcome any feedback, please. There is an organisation in the US called the Farsight Institute. The website name is farsight.org. That's FARSIGHT.org. The founder and director is Professor Courtney Brown, who has spent the last few decades researching remote viewing. He has produced various videos that you can watch, and there are also tests which you can do to see whether your abilities could make you a good candidate to be a remote viewer. One of his books is called Remote Viewing, with the subheading The Science and Theory of Non-Physical Perception. This organisation is a non-profit one, so if there are some people out there who would like to donate, please do so that further research can be conducted in the future. Remote viewing originated in the US and was used mainly by the military for espionage purposes during times of war. Personally, I'm quite fascinated with this subject and feel I may have had remote viewing experiences myself in the past. Regarding my previous video on premonitions, I was remiss in giving the ending of an image I saw for a woman I was doing a tarot reading for. She later did confirm that yes, she had been on the balcony with her lover, and the flickering light above her head and the shoes on the back veranda with the large pot plant there had a large crack in it. She basically was saying it actually had happened either a day or two prior to the actual reading I did for her. Therefore, if it was remote viewing, it was seeing a past event. Recent experiences regarding a friend of mine, his name is Paul. Now, he had recently mentioned to me that he'd been to see her. I was at his place one day and his wife Jo was there, and suddenly I started to tune into his mother, specifically her home. I actually said to him that I could see her home. I actually closed my eyes at the time, and that it was not a unit, it was a house, and it was not made of bricks, and that it was made of weatherboard. I also saw her backyard and garden and said these needed a tidy up. I said she lived alone. He confirmed all of these details. Then I mentioned she may have a wall that was wallpapered and that it may be peeling off. He said she did not have any walls with any wallpaper on them, but that the next time he planned to visit her, he had planned to paint the inside walls for her. The next day I still had this word wall or walls in my mind, and it bugged me. So I mentioned this to him again, and he replied, well, she does live in Wall Street. So I left it at that. To this day, I do not know why I tuned into her home, although I do believe she is planning to move to Bateman's Bay. She actually lives quite a long distance away from where we are. And I want to also mention that I find these videos on the farsight.org absolutely mesmerising, captivating. The book, that particular book that Professor Courtney Brown has written, I can hardly wait to get my hands on it, to read it, and I'm sure I will learn something from it, and perhaps even learn that I have possibly at times done some remote viewing and not quite known that that's what the terminology was. Well, I didn't plan a long video today, so I just want to say once again, thank you, and I do hope to see you next time. Bye for now.